as they nab the win against the visiting Cubs 9-2. In the standings, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Cubs are in last place in the NL Central. The Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-0. Heading into the day, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, while the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The Blue Jays brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, while the Angels are atop the American League West. The Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 10-4. As of right now, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 10-6. In the standings, the White Sox are leading the American League Central, and the Athletics are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians 8-7. Heading into the day, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Indians are at the bottom of the division. The Texas Rangers combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 11-2. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Rangers are 4th in the division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Harrisburg Senators. The Flying Squirrels will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Striding in, Breivik Valera. And we are set for baseball here this evening. In there, and it's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Roederer is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting first, the third baseman, Steven.
plate now, Steven Eason.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Tilson, the runner at second with one away. In the air out to left. Stewart is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Now at the plate, Ryan McBroom. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Cabrera, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Lifted in the air to right field. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ryan Jensen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Arturo Acevedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Grounded to third. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, number 2. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 24.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ Stewart. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping into the box, Lamont Wade, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Stepping in, Drew Maggi to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting seven.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box now, Henry Ramos, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Cole Roederer.
The center fielder, Cole Roederer.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to the manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Striding forward now, Darwell Lugo. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And shot to third base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Jared.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. In now, Jared Young, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. A 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw, not in time.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Ryan Holiday.
Ready now, Ryan Holiday. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. McBroom over to his right. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Michael Perez. Here comes. To first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Ryan Jensen.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Jensen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Breivik Valera.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Breivik Valera. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So coming to the plate, Matt Milburn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Matt Milburn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Time.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. At the plate, Arturo Acevedo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 2. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping up now, Steven Eason. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Ryan McBroom. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Down the third baseline. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cabrera's there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Lamont Wade Jr.
Digging in, Lamont Wade. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Number 2 is there, and the side is retired. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
One ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. Certainly, when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Cole Roederer. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now back, second baseman, Darrell Lugo.
So digging in now, Darwell Lugo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
There's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared.
Into the box, Jared Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Drew Maggi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart is right there. 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Henry Ramos.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Henry Ramos. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Michael Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Now the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Holiday.
Brian Holiday.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Matt Milburn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Ball three.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punt. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Arturo Acevedo.
Into the box now, Arturo Acevedo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Charlie Tilson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Well, it's been a good outing. so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The third base, number 13, Steven Eaton.
Digging in once again, Steven Eason. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan McBroom. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Lamont Wade. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Senators lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, number 2. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Senators, the third baseman, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Melky Cabrera will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike now. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Drew Maggi. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in and looking for more, Henry Ramos. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Michael Perez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. The 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The pitcher, number 21, Ryan.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Vladimir Gutierrez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Vladimir Gutierrez.
Ryan Jensen will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
At the plate, Breivik Valera, runner in scoring position with Surgan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Gutierrez, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. The set and the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch, ripped on the ground to first. Right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, all tied at 1-1. Zach Muckenherd gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zach Muckenherd.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cole Roederer.
The center fielder, Cole.
First offering on its way. Ripped down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done. So striding forward now, Darwell Lugo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared.
Striding in once again, Jared Young. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
None out. Runners at first and second. A ball and a strike.
1 ball.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Good, team.
This misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Brian Holiday will be next. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for one. Safe. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So striding in, Brian Holiday. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding into the box, Charlie Tilson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
The bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13,
Ready for another shot now, Steven Eason. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Ryan McBroom. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Xavier Edwards is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Xavier Edwards.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Ready once again, Arturo Acevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. Tilson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, number 2. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now he'll step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
To the plate now, Melky Cabrera standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Jake Wong will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lamont Wade.
The left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Roederer is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Drew Maggi.
Stepping up to the plate, Drew Maggi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Henry Ramos. To second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. Drew up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 7, Cole Roederer.
Digging in now, Cole Roederer. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Dawa Lugo. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the wind, the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dean Dietz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jack Lopez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now in the box, Jared Young. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Liner towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So so they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Michael Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
At the plate now, Jack Lopez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high. Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Breivik Valera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Charlie Tilson. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and this one is wide for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Bourque is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Number 64, James Bourque. Now playing second and batting ninth, number 1, Vinny Capra.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Steven Eason, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Ryan McBroom. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he's back easily. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Lamont Wade, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. 2-1 now. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. 4 runs here in this half inning. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 5-1. Gabe Spire, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Into the box now, Brian Holiday. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Holiday.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Okay.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. Tilson is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Vinny Capra.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Vinny Capra, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Arturo.
So stepping in, Arturo Acevedo. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runners on first with one down. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2 hit toward the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 2, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And he takes strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Dean Dietz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Senators, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.